So,
Yes.
welcome to Poppa Paints.
Yeah.
You've heard me talk about Robin.
Yeah.
There she is.
Hello. Here I am.
And so we wanted to talk about something that we participated in because we thought it would be a good idea to share with you. And what it was called Painting with a Twist. Robin's going to explain it. And I was one of two men in the whole group.
Yep.
A room full of ladies.
40.
Was it 40?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And two of them I knew very well. One was Robin and one was Robin's mom.
That's right.
Robin's mom is an artist. Robin is an artist.
We like to paint.
And all the other ladies were all artists.
Yeah.
And before Robin tells you what we did, and we'll show you some clips from that day, I just want to encourage you to start a group of your own. And if the Poppa Paints Facebook group can help you connect with other people in your town, in your community. I got a reflection on my face.
Oh, yeah. It's artsy.
That's artsy?
I don't know what that's from.
Cheers. It's not beer, it's ginger ale.
Nah.
But anyway,
I'm the beer drinker.
that light looks weird. Oh well.
Yeah, I can close the drape.
We're not going to be worried.
It's probably reflecting from the mirrors over there in our curio cabinet.
Is it that thing? Oh, geez, now it's
Now
even
you
worse.
made it more.
Now it's even worse. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Where's the
Do you
lighting?
want me to shut the drape?
No.
Because it's so pretty out there. We've got all these plants, low maintenance because I'm not a plant person. And they're beautiful.
Yes, she is a plant person. All right. So anyway, we thought it would be a cool idea to kind of encourage you guys and ladies, everybody, to reach out to each other and get together. And if you have a group, this Painting with a Twist is a business, right?
Yeah.
And we did it because Robin and I did a radio show for
36 years.
a very long time. And in that time, we were always asked to do things. And this particular thing was to raise money for cancer research.
Yeah.
Again, let me stop talking.
It's Ocala Royal Dames for cancer research, and they work with the children to raise money. Shands Hospital is up in Gainesville, Florida, and that's where all the cancer goes for the children. There's also Moffitt down in Tampa. They have children and adults with cancer. We have Florida Cancer Centers peppered throughout North Central Florida. Really, really great stuff.
But explain how the painting get together raised money.
Yeah, that was really wonderful because there was one fee that you had to pay. I can't recall what it was. Was it $35? Okay, $35 a person, and it was wonderful because you didn't have to bring any supplies. All of the tables there were laid out. Each table had an easel. Each table had a palette. Each table had paint on it and brushes. And then you got an apron so you wouldn't get messy. And then
which is my specialty.
Yeah. And then before that we had hors d'oeuvres. We had wine, we had cheese, we had crackers, we had non-alcoholic beverages. So everybody just sort of socialized, got to meet everybody, and then it was time to paint. There was one teacher from Painting with a Twist, and she had a painting already done. They were of wine glasses with wine in them, long stemmed.
Right.
And she said, okay, now we're going to learn how to paint this. So she had the painting up there, and then she had her canvas and easel, and everybody had theirs. And we all had to follow along, and she was instructing, and we were asking questions. And Larry, of course, is a phenomenal artist. So he took it one step further. He actually created a scene from an Italian restaurant indoors. Had the draperies with the lights, coming off. You had the draperies in the back. You had the table. You had the two wine glasses, beautifully done. You had the wine in the wine glasses, and it looked just like a cover of a wine entrepreneur magazine or something.
All right, but I think the fun part for me was that we were with a group of people. I was with you and your mother.
That's right.
And your mother is a phenomenal artist. And it was just fun to be together. There was another time when Robin and her mother and I painted together, and it was at a campground.
Oh yeah, that was
We
fun.
were camping, and there was a river in walking distance. So the three of us walked to the river, and we painted plein air
Yes.
style, and it was just fun. And I don't get to do that very often, except for with Robin. Robin and I will plein air paint, but with beyond the two of us, it's not common for us to have other artists. And the Poppa Paints YouTube channel kind of feels like I am with other artists.
Sure.
You know, and people are commenting on the YouTube channel. They're commenting on the Facebook group, and it's a fun community. And I just thought, wouldn't it be cool if we could? There's nothing in this that I want to do as a business. The last thing we need is another business.
No, this is good. But to get together to paint, to socialize at our church about 14 months ago. The pastor's sister, her name is Terry.
Oh, right,
She's an artist, but she does pour painting. P-O-U-R, pour painting. Never done it before, so she put out the feelers. You know, if anybody would like to learn how to do this, we're going to do it on a Sunday evening. It'll be 3 hours. It was $5 a piece, and she supplied everything. And then there were snacks. Of course, you need snacks. And so there must have been 25 ladies that went there, and we had the aprons and all the equipment and everything. And she went from table to table and demonstrated her way of doing things. And what was really nice about this was the social aspect.
Right.
Because even though we go to one service, there are 3 services in our church, you don't know the people from the other services, really.
Right.
So you get to strike up new friendships.
That's right.
And if you have a women's club, or maybe you homeschool and you're a homeschooler teacher,
Good.
you could bring the homeschool moms instead of going to field trip away somewhere. Just bring them to your place, and the moms can paint while the kids paint, and it would be such an adventure.
Absolutely. I love what you're saying.
Sure.
Do you remember We Are the World, when Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson invited all these famous singers to come do that song?
Oh,
called
yeah.
We Are the World. Well, the reason I bring that up is because at the door, somebody put up a sign that said, "Leave your egos at the door." And I think it's the same thing. If you're going to have a group of painters, just don't go in there with the attitude that, oh, I'm not going to be as good as the next guy. Or the other way, oh, I'm going to show everybody how good I am.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not a sport, it's an art. And Robin and I have known so many artists because of the radio show. And the styles vary from left of the world to the right out of the world, or the universe. It's just unbelievable how many different styles there are, and they're all
and
beautiful.
mediums.
And mediums.
I mean,
that's
you've
right.
got wax, you've got
That's right. Oh, yes.
you know, all different kinds of things.
Robin has done some encaustic art.
I love it.
If you've never heard of that,
Yeah.
it is painting with wax.
Yeah, it's really
Explain that
nice.
a little bit.
Yeah, you just you can do it on greeting cards. You can do it on just regular paper and things, and you have these sticks that look like pastels, and they're all wax. And then you have to have an iron with no holes in the bottom, just a flat iron, and that's how you get the wax soft. And then you have you can use a fork or a knife or a stylus, anything metal, to put the wax on the paper, and then you take your iron and then you create different patterns on it. And then you take, your other things like the stylus, you can make a rose, giraffe, anything you want. It's really, really nice.
So I've read every comment that you write underneath the Poppa Paints videos. I know some of you are homebound. I know some of you are not physically well or physically able to get out and about. So maybe you could have something in your home. Like Robin's mom is 91 years old, and
She's
she
great.
And today she invited a lady over, and the two of them played cards, I think.
Yep.
But they
Had
could
snacks,
but
had
they-
beverages.
But they easily could have been painting.
Sure.
And so I guess the main purpose of this installment, it's an installment, Robin.
Yeah.
The main purpose of this installment is to just kind of put the word out. Maybe we could just start a little something and create a little group in your community.
Sure, or
Like
with your neighbors or something like that.
And
sure.
like Robin said, maybe your church, your synagogue, maybe you volunteer at the Humane Society, or I don't know.
And there are always groups that are having fundraisers, like you mentioned, the Humane Society. We've got the Royal Dames for Cancer Research.
Oh yeah, and you could do it to raise money too.
All sorts of things. Churches have craft fairs during that kind of season. So if you don't really want to get into the realm of trying to selling things, but you've got this creative outlet and you need something, just have a few people get together in one area and do what you do, paint, and because it's more than painting. It's I know people say bonding and all that stuff.
It is bonding,
but it's just sharing ideas and sharing a laugh. You have to share a laugh.
Social time and
a lot of laughs.
And it's just an idea. Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like I had another thing I wanted to say.
Well, while you're thinking about that, to get back to the painting with a twist, at the end, when everybody showed their paintings, everybody applauded and stuff. And then, when Larry showed his and all that, everybody was oohing and awing. So the leader of the Royal Dames said, well, let's auction this off. So they auctioned off his painting right then and there. So they not only got the $35 a person for that, but they also got the money that they raised for your painting. So it's a lot of fun.
But here's what I wanted to say. So most of the videos on Poppa Paints is me painting greeting cards.
Yeah.
And Robert and I have painted greeting cards because our church has this ministry.
The card company.
That's what they call it. And so they let us know who was sick, who was lonely, who's
made an achievement in their town
or something,
life.
and we get the addresses, and Robin and I paint cards. You don't have to paint them. People sometimes just go to the
store and buy them
and send them,
and write words of encouragement or a Bible verse or something.
But I was just the thought came to me just now. Like we were talking about, like raising money for whatever you want. But maybe you could, instead of raising money, you could just paint cards. Like just say you and 10 other people get together on a Sunday or a Wednesday or whatever. And the whole point is to get together for the fun, for the social, for the little hors d'oeuvres. Everybody loves food.
Yeah, everybody brings a snack and what you want to drink, BYOB.
And you each paint one or two cards. And at the end of the night, you have 10 or 20 cards that are all going to go to people in the hospital or at the veterans home, or who knows. We live in a world where everybody's so disconnected, and if we could connect with an actual physical thing, this is why I love the cards, because it's an actual physical thing. The one question I get more than any question is, how can I make money with my art? I have tried to answer that question, and I hopefully have answered that question, but I also hope that there's enough of us out there who, in addition to making money, because that's important, there's no denying it.
Very important. We believe in capitalism.
Yeah. Not to the extreme, but just,
no, but we're
just to buy a loaf of bread,
we gotta,
maybe.
Pay our electric bills and the rent.
But also it's it's to be out there and helping somebody. I mean, what else could I do? I mean, the first responders are out there. Every time I hear a siren, I think, wow, what a job they do.
Sure.
And
this is the first time we've received thank you cards for greeting cards. Because people have written us thank you cards.
Oh,
it's
we get a card. We get a card for the card. I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's a beautiful painting.
They thank us.
Thank you so much. I'm going to frame it. I'm going to put it here, put it there. Pretty nice.
So conclude our video. I'll let Robin finish the video.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of people out there that are lonely. They're in need of brightening spirits. Greeting cards do that. But there's other people that you just have to stay humanly connected. You have to be one-on-one with each other in the same room, not on the phone, not on the computer doing emails and things. So there's something to be said about having social moments, right, inclusive with people in the very, very same room, doing the same thing that everybody enjoys.
Do you know, I did one of the Poppa Paints videos, and it was just off the cuff. And I thought that the theme was something else, and the theme ended up being "Don't Give Up."
Oh, okay.
Just those 3 words, "Don't give up." And I can't tell you how many people wrote to me and said, Thank you for telling me to not give up. Thank you for saying don't give up. I didn't know I was speaking to so many people. So
It's frustrating.
so yeah, if you send somebody something that says something, don't give up, or God loves you, or maybe you quote a verse from the Bible, or like I like to do on the Poppa paints, I like to have a line or two or a whole poem. I like to do that too. So
Or you've done a good job. Instead of saying, oh, well, look at that, you're getting better. No, we don't believe in that phrase.
can I tell you what
You've done a good job.
I think you should.
Great stuff.
You tell me if you agree with this.
Okay.
I think you should not put money in the card you paint.
Oh,
Do you agree with that?
sure.
You do?
What, not put money
Do
in the
not-
card? What, if you're sending like a graduation card to someone?
That's
You don't put money in it?
That's different.
Okay.
But if
all
you're
right,
sending
okay.
a card to somebody that says, "Don't give up. I hope you're doing well." Don't put it 20.
Oh, don't put money in
Don't
there.
put it up.
No, no.
The value is in the reaching out. That's the value.
The words of wisdom.
And then when they see on the back that you wrote hand painted by Robin or hand painted by you,
Larry.
or by me, then they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, I've hand painted some cards for people," and it's so cool to see those paintings on their walls. In your mom's house, she has in a frame.
Yeah, every time she gets a new hand-painted card, she takes out the old one, puts in the new one.
A couple of people I know have them in their campers, in their RVs and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
So
They do. No, really, really nice. But it's the pure social aspect of just doing something, getting out and
Just do
doing
it.
something. Yeah, just do it.
just do it.
I love
just
that slogan.
do it. And
And it doesn't have to be for anybody else. It can be just for yourself. And it doesn't take that long. Just a few moments, and boy, you don't realize how much better you feel inside as a person
All right.
for being a giver.
so you have to say, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. And what else do we say?
Just say goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
All right.
And have fun.
See you later.
That's your mantra. Have fun.
Have fun, yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, there you go. That too.